class we are going to discuss relation between different rate constants. Okay, for that take one general equation. N1 moles of A reacts with N2 moles of B will gives N3 moles of C plus N4 moles of T. So for this reaction we can write rate of reaction in terms of differential form and in terms of rate law. See, rate of reaction according to rate law, K into concentration of A power x into concentration of B power y, where x and y are determined experimentally. Okay, so both are rate of reaction of the above equation. Both equations represents the rate of reaction of above reaction. Above reaction, rate of reaction. Why? Because means since reaction is same, rate is also same. But we can express in two forms. One is differential form, other one is according to rate law. Okay, it is nothing but differential form, and it is rate law expression. Now if you take this equation, in this equation here minus 1 by N1 into dA by dt is nothing but rate of reaction in terms of A, that is minus 1 by N1 into dA by dt, which is equal to K into concentration of A power x into concentration of B power y. What is the reason why you are equating these two means? Both equations will represent the rate of reaction of the same reaction which are taken, that is a hypothetical equation. Okay, therefore if we replace this N1, that means if we shift this N1 into right hand side, what we will get? See, minus dA by dt equal to N1 into K into A power x into B power y. So if we observe this in this equation, if you observe this, minus dA by dt is nothing but rate of disappearance of A. It indicates the rate of disappearance of A, minus dA by dt equal to Ka into concentration of A power x, concentration of B power y, where Ka equal to N1 into K. N1 into K. What is K? What is K means? K is the rate constant of reaction, where K is the rate constant of reactant, and N1 is the stoichiometric coefficient. N1 is the stoichiometric coefficient. Okay. Therefore, in the same manner, similarly, for reactant B, Kb equal to its stoichiometric coefficient N2 into rate constant of a reaction. In the same manner, similarly for a product, rate constant of a C equal to its stoichiometric coefficient N3 into rate constant of a reaction. So rate constant of reactant equal to its stoichiometric coefficient into rate constant of reaction. It is the general equation. Which is obtained from this expression. Okay. Therefore, if you observe this, it is the rate of disappearance of A, each is equal to Ka into concentration of A power x into concentration of B power y. Where Ka, what you have taken, what is Ka? Ka is nothing but product of the two constants, which is also a new constant, that is Ka. Ka equal to N1 into K, where Na is the stoichiometric coefficient of the reactant A, and K is the rate constant of a reaction, and Ka is the rate constant of a reactant. Okay. Now it is the finally what we will get? General reaction, that is rate constant of a particular reactant equal to its stoichiometric coefficient into rate constant of a reaction. Okay. Now, so by using this, you can solve one problem. See, 2 moles of A reacts with 3 moles of B, will give C. Find relation between K1, K2, K3 if K1 is rate of disappearance of A, where K2 is rate of disappearance of B, where K3 is rate of appearance of C. Okay, first of all, to solve this, to write a relation between K1, K2, K3, first you should write general equation. See, general equation is A reactant or product equal to stoichiometric coefficient into rate constant of reaction. That means A rate constant of reactant equal to stoichiometric coefficient of reactant into rate constant of a reaction. Now see, from the above equation, rate constant of reactant, that is Ka, which is equal to K1 equal to Ka, which is K1 equal to its stoichiometric coefficient is 2, into rate constant of reaction, take it as Kr. Okay. Now for the reactant AB, its rate constant is which is equal to K2 is equal to stoichiometric quotient is 3 into constant K reactant, and Kc equal to K3 is equal to stoichiometric quotient is 1 only, 1 into Kr, nothing but Kr only, Kr. Now this equation is written as Kr equal to K1 by 2. From this equation Kr equal to K2 by 3. From this equation K3 Kr equal to K3. From this equation Kr equal to K3. Since the reaction is same, rate constant is also same. Therefore, on equating these three, what we will get? On equating these three, what we will get? Kr will get K1 by 2 equal to K2 by 3 equal to K3. Now here denominator is 2, here denominator is 3, here denominator is 1. Therefore, the LCM of this 2 and 3 is 6. So on the LCM of this 2 and 3 is 6. Therefore, what you get? 3 K1 equal to K2 and 6 K3. It is the relation between K1, K2, K3. Now see the problem. First an equation is given. You have to find the relation between K1, K2, K3, where K1 is the rate of disappearance of A, and K2 is the rate of disappearance of B, and K1 is the rate of appearance of C. Therefore, according to general equation is A reactant or product equal to the stoichiometric quotient of reactant or product. Now we are going to discuss significance of order of a reaction. So to know this, take one equation. A reacts with B will gives products. A reacts with B will gives products. Okay. So for this, if rate of reaction. Suppose for this reaction rate law is K into concentration of A power 1, concentration of B power 2. Suppose it is the rate law expression for this reaction. Then see, suppose if the concentration of reactant is doubled, that means increased by 2A, then what is the final rate? What is the final rate? See, if I increase the concentration of A by double, that means if I double the concentration of A and if I kept the concentration of B constant, that means the concentration of reactant B is constant means B means nothing but constant. If I double the concentration of A, then final rate becomes, suppose it is equal to, suppose it is R1, the final rate R2 equal to A into concentration of 2A, because I double the concentration of A na, so 2A power 1 into, and if I kept the concentration of B becomes same now, that is nothing but constant na, then R2 equal to K into 2 power 1 into A power 1 into concentration of B power 2. Then R2 equal to 2 power 1 means nothing but 2 na, 2 into K into concentration of A power 1 into concentration of B power 2. It is nothing but R1 na, to R1. So final rate R final is nothing but 2 times of 2 into initial rate. That means what it indicates? If I double the concentration, of the reactant, then the rate of final reaction is also changes. Okay. Suppose if I kept the rate of concentration of reactant A is constant. Suppose if I kept the concentration of reactant A is A only and the concentration of reactant B is 2B, then what about the final rate? Or final rate equal to K into 2B power 2. Then R equal to concentration of A power 1 into concentration of B power 2 into 2 square. Now 2 square means often 2 square, that is nothing but 4 into K into concentration of A power 1 into concentration of B power 2, that is 4 into initial rate. 4 into this is equal to R1, initial rate R1. Therefore it is suppose simply what is the meaning here? If you double the concentration of the reactant B, then final rate becomes 4 times the initial rate. 4 times the initial rate. And earlier what we learned, if you double the concentration of A and if you kept the concentration of the reactant B constant, then final rate becomes 2 times the initial rate. So what is the meaning here? I'm changing the concentration of the reactants, the rate of a reaction is also changes. That means what order says, the order of a reaction tells that how that rate of a reaction changes on changing the concentration of the reactant. See once. See. Order of reaction tells that how rate of reaction changes on changing the concentration of reactant. Changing the concentration of reactant. That means what order of reaction? Order of reaction tells what it tells how the rate of reaction changes on changing the concentration of the reactant. See, earlier we changed the concentration of reactant to A, whereas concentration of reactant B becomes B only. Then the rate of reaction becomes 2 times the initial rate. Suppose if I kept the reactant A concentration is constant and if I double the concentration of reactant B, then rate of final rate becomes 4 times the initial rate. That means what is the meaning here? On changing the concentration of the reactants, rate of reaction also changes with respect to order of a reaction. That means order of a reaction tells how much times the rate of reaction will be increases or decreases. Okay, that is the point here. So this concept is very important for NEET and PUC. Very important concept is for PUC and NEET. Very important concept. Okay, in 2017 one question came based on this concept only. Okay, simply say what is the question. When concentration of reactant is doubled, the rate of reaction becomes the rate of reaction becomes 4 times the initial rate. Find its order. Find its order or find the order of reaction. order of reaction. So for this, to solve this problem, first of all we have to assume a general reaction. Reactant R gives products. For this, rate law expression is given as rate equal to K into concentration of reactant R power N. R power N. Now what is the given statement? Observe the given statement. And the concentration of reactant A is doubled, the rate of reaction becomes 4 times the initial rate. Okay, so it is the equation 1. So take it as R1 equal to K into concentration of R power N. See, when its concentration of the reactant is doubled, that means when the concentration of reactant is 2R, then it becomes 4 times. It becomes how much? 4R1. See that is 4R1 equal to 4R1 equal to K into concentration of 2R power N. Take it as 1, take it as 2. And 1 by 2 what will get? R1 by 4R1 equal to K into concentration of R power N by K into concentration of 2R whole power N. Then this one cancelled, K getting cancelled, and finally what will get? 1 by 4 equal to 1 by 2 power N. 1 by 2 power N. Then finally what it gives? See, finally what it gives? It gives 2 power N equal to 2 square, N equal to 2. Or add separately, 1 by 4 equal to 1 by 2 power N. This gives 2 power N equal to 4 and 2 power N equal to 2 square, where N equal to 2. Therefore, order of the reaction is 2. This model is very important for NEET and PUC. Very important.